Hey guys, nothingwire.com, and we have the brand new Samsung Galaxy Mega 5.8 here. It's launched along with the Galaxy Mega 6.3 here in India today, and I'm gonna give you a quick tour of this device. So the Galaxy Mega 5.8, as obvious, has a 5.8-inch TFT LCD screen. It has a rather strange resolution of 540 by 960, which translates to about 190 ppi of color density. On top you have the earpiece, you have a sensor, you have a notification LED there, and then you have a 1.9 MP front camera. Below you have the much familiar home button. It has the nice diamond edge cut like we used to see on the Galaxy S4. You would also have a back and a home soft buttons. On the left side you have the volume rocker, right you have the power button. Here you have the 3.5 mm jack. No IR blaster here like on the Galaxy Mega 6.3, and then you have micro USB port and your mouthpiece there. The back side has the 8 MP autofocus camera along with the LED flash and your speaker grill. The speaker grill has a little bump so that even when you place this device on a flat surface, there won't be any obstruction in the audio output. So it has a nice little texture that gives the device a premium feel, but otherwise it's not radically different than Samsung's other Galaxy series of phones. So the Galaxy Mega 5.8 comes in a dual SIM version, so you have 2 SIMs here and here. That's the battery, and it's a 2600 mAh battery. You also have a micro SD card slot that supports up to 64 GB of external storage. So a same polycarbonate flap here like other Galaxy flagships. Yeah, so that's about the hardware. Although it has a very large screen, a 5.8-inch screen, it's much bigger than the Galaxy Note 2 here. The Galaxy Note 2 has a 5.5-inch screen, this one has a 5.8-inch screen, and you can see it looks significantly bigger, but then it's not very heavy, and I would say it might just fit into your pocket and if your purse, if it's sufficiently big. Let's go and switch this on, and while switching on, let's talk about some specs now. That's the model number. So this guy is powered by a 1.4 gig dual core processor. It has 1.5 GB of RAM. It has 16 gig internal memory, and as you can see we have a micro SD card slot that can extend to an additional 64 GB external storage. So there you see. So once you swipe this, you get to the familiar touch UI on Android Jelly Bean 4.2.2. Yes, the Galaxy Mega 5.8 runs Android 4.2.2 and the latest TouchWiz on top of that. So you would pretty much get most of the features and apps that you would otherwise see on the Galaxy S4. Not all, because Galaxy S4 is a much premium device, but I would expect at least you would see the system apps similar on this as on the Galaxy S4. So similar home screen adding or deleting button there. Then you can hold on any empty space to add your widgets. You can customize your app dock. There you see. There you see. Yeah. So this will take you to the settings. Again, the setting is similarly arranged as on the latest Touch UI, TouchWiz UI. You have all the categories arranged horizontally. There you see. There you see Android 4.2.2. That's the model number. The 5.8, by the way, does not support NFC, unlike the 6.3, which supports SBIM. You have the smart screen feature, but only smart stay and not the other features that we've seen on the S4. So you can add various accounts here. Again, no Twitter app. Now let's check out some of the apps now. This is not a retail version, so you might see some extra app, but then at the end of the day, when the retail version comes out, you would pretty much see all the Samsung default apps that would come with the Jelly Bean Touch UI and the Google default apps that comes with Jelly Bean. So you would have pretty similar music player or browser that's on TouchWiz UI on top of Jelly Bean. So Samsung does not radically change the stuff much, but then you have these updated Samsung apps and Samsung hubs. You see, you have S Voice, you have Story Album that came with the Galaxy S4, where you can use your photos and videos to make albums with automated sound and visual effects. You see, so pretty usual apps really. Again, gallery is usual, so you have the most recent thumbnail as the biggest one, and then all the thumbnails are arranged according to the location on your phone, or whether it's streaming it from, let's say, Picasa or Dropbox or any other online photo services. So when you go to camera, you have pretty much the usual UI that we've seen on Jelly Bean. Long haul, any of them, to edit, delete or share those photos. Yeah. As you can see, this does not have the Air View feature, of course, unlike the 6.3, which has the Air View feature. We do not have connectivity, so I cannot show you the browser, the loading time and others, but this browser again is pretty usual, the pretty usual one that you see on Jelly Bean. It's Jelly Bean, so the stock browser or the default browser does not support Flash Player. If you would want to load Flash enabled sites, then you'd have to manually install Flash Player and then install a third-party browser like Firefox for Android, which can play Flash. Yeah, so the Galaxy Mega series is for people who absolutely love bigger screen. They do not have an AMOLED screen, they do not have full HD resolution, but then they look pretty decent. Actually, they look more than decent, and if you've liked the Grand, you definitely like 5.8. The icons are not the icons do not have jagged edges, so the resolution is not that low, although because it's a TFT screen, you do not have a very good viewing angle. Yeah, so that's the Galaxy Mega 5.8. It's coming to India next week and it will retail for 25,100, but I'm sure you might be able to strike a deal at much less with some online retailers. So that's the Galaxy Mega 5.8. Thank you.